Every big business starts with a simple idea. For Ava and Sam, it's a dream that smells like freshly brewed coffee. Ava knows coffee. Sam knows people. Together, they've always dreamed of starting their own coffee shop.
Okay, hear me out. What if it's not just a coffee shop?
What, like a secret bar behind the espresso machine?
No, I mean a real place people come back to, not just for the coffee, but because it feels like home.
I like that. But if we're doing this, I want the coffee to be perfect.
And just like that, the idea turned into a plan.
Opening a cafe? Sounds exciting. Just remember, a great latte needs the right beans, and a great business needs the right funding. Before you start raising or spending money, you need to decide what kind of company you're setting up. The legal form affects your liability, taxes, paperwork, everything.
Ah. Paperwork already? We haven't even picked a name yet.
He's right though. We need to get this part right from the start.
Exactly. Based on what I've seen, a limited liability company, an LLC, could work well for you. It protects your personal assets, so if something goes wrong, your own savings or apartment aren't at risk. It's also more flexible and safer than a regular partnership, especially with just two of you starting out.
Okay, so limited liability. That sounds limitedly terrifying.
And we can split ownership however we want, right?
Exactly.
And hey, if you need a quick refresher on legal forms, check out our previous episode where Alex broke it all down. With the legal form locked in, it's time for the next big question. How much money do they need, and where will it come from? Capital investment is the money owners contribute to start and grow the business. It could be cash, or things like equipment or property. It's recorded as equity, the owner's share of the business. There are three main ways to get that capital. Using your own money, called owner's equity. Borrowing from a bank, a liability you'll repay with interest. Bringing in investors, they get a share of profits, but also a share of decisions. Each way of funding your business has its own pros and cons. Using your own money means no repayments, but your personal savings are on the line. Taking a bank loan gives you full control of the business, but you'll need to make monthly repayments, with interest. Bringing in an investor gives you extra cash, and maybe even good advice, but you'll be sharing decisions about the business.
So, we could put in our own savings to show we're serious.
Yeah, and a small loan could give us the extra boost we need, without giving away control.
Exactly. No investors just yet.
Then it's settled. Savings and a loan it is.
Now that the money is coming in, it's time to record it the accounting way. Okay, so when you, the owners, put your own money into the business, that's recorded as equity. Let's say they both invest €10,000. The company now has €20,000 in cash, and they each hold equity for their share. This is like the company owes that money back to you, the owner, not as a loan, but as your ownership stake. Now for the loan. The bank gives you money, but it's not yours, it's borrowed. So it's a liability. If the bank gives you €15,000, you record more cash on the books, but also a loan payable. You'll also need to track interest separately. With that, their balance sheet is ready. Cash in the bank, equity on the books, and a small loan to repay. It's official. Ava and Sam's dream is taking shape. On the €15,000 loan that Ava and Sam take out, they repay €650 each month. But that full amount doesn't just reduce the loan. Only €500 goes toward the loan balance, that's the principal. The remaining €150 is interest, and that shows up as an expense on their profit and loss statement. So over time, they'll pay off the loan. Each payment will reduce the loan liability balance and include some interest, which counts as an expense. With their funding plan in place, it's time to find the perfect location and learn how rent, deposits, and prepayments work in the books.